Alrighty, y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the show. We are looking at some of the best sounding rally cars of all time. Now, I actually have looked at something like this before. I just can't get enough of these. These are basically going to be all Skoda, Octavia, WRC, ALS, Backfire. Pure sound. That's the name of this video. I'll be browsing through this. This was suggested to me by Unifrog on Discord, so I appreciate that. Coming in with awesome content like this, because we all know rally cars sound good, and for some reason I am just drawn to these Skodas. I think they're freaking awesome. And this comes to us from a channel called Speed Infinity. Be linked in the description down below so you can check out the whole video uninterrupted. Let's go. Got the headphones on. I suggest them. Got the volume all the way up. Let's do it. With the check plate too, hell yeah. Look at that. Why do I like these so much? That sound though, huh? I swear, man. Such a good sound to wake up to. Whoa! Sending it! With a cape. He's got the flag as a cape. Looks like a superhero. Look at that four-wheel burnout. Beautiful. Like, we all know rally cars usually sound good. They're all different. Of course, you have some different sounds, right? Bigger engines, smaller engines. But the point is, these just have like an edge to them. I don't know what it is. They sound so good, and I love the look of them too. It's weird, right? Just basically like a... Oh my God! No car pops more. That's why I love the pops. It's like got this raw, like visceral sound when it accelerates, and then when they let off. I mean, that was like 1,000 pops in the last 5 seconds. Freaking nuts. What's funny is these cars look barely different than like Volkswagen Jettas, right, that we had in the U.S. But for some reason, the look on these is just, they look a little better. I don't know why. I just prefer them. They are still a little bit different, you know? And they look damn good at rally trim. These would be so fun to drive, dude. Look at that. Look at the flame action. Damn. You know what? This is what I love about Worldwide Motorsports, though. That's why on this channel, why I'm learning so much about different motorsports and different cars, right, from around the world. Like, I do love the sound of NASCAR stock cars, right? These big, just roaring V8s, and they do sound crazy. They sound really good. This is totally different, right? These are definitely loud, and like it's just like a wild, it's like a different sound, right? It's like a wild animal or something, because like they're just so aggressive, and then all the backfires and the flames, right? It's fun because I like the NASCAR V8 sound, and at the same time we're dealing with like really boosted 4 cylinders that are much smaller in displacement, but they sound so aggressive for what they are, though. I think that's what it is. And of course it sounds different than a V8, but I appreciate it just as much. I'm almost more excited by these, because with rally cars you get slightly different sounds from each rally car, and it's a little more variety, but it's so cool. Basically, what I'm trying to say is everyone can be into what they're into. I don't have a problem with that. For me, I think it's nice to be well-rounded and not be so, like, pro, one camp. Like, oh, I love NASCAR and everything else sounds like, garbage. Nope, that's not how I am. I think this sounds just as good as NASCAR. Ooh. Almost stalled it there. Oh, he got it. Yeah, there we go. That's called a rally U-turn right there. Hell yeah. Imagine whipping that in traffic. A round of applause for that. Dang. Oh. Every shift's complimented by a boom, like a gunshot. I don't know what I got to do to get Rally to catch on in the U.S. I swear, I want to be seeing these events live. By live, I mean like in person. I just need to. And to see cars like this, it's not really gonna be in the U.S. I'm gonna have to be on a different continent. It's gonna be an awesome launch. Here we go. I love the night ones. Get to light up the street with the flames. Ooh. Oh man, you could tell the road's a little greasy, right? A little slick. Handled it. God, that must sound so visceral in person. Just loud, and in person you get to hear, like, you get to feel it go by, and you hear the sound in a more directional, like you can hear it echoing off trees and buildings and things, right? I mean, these sound amazing on video through headphones. I really can't imagine how cool they sound in person. And seeing the maneuvers, seeing this thing power slide past you at 80 miles an hour. That kind of combined sound of the engine, the gearing, of course, the tires. You can feel velocity, right? Or you can hear it even as it's going away. So that was the Skoda Octavia WRC Pure Sound. It's one of the best sounding rally cars ever, in my opinion. Of course, I'm no rally expert yet. I'm just a huge rally fan that is learning as we go. I think the Skoda Fabias sound awesome as well. Look at these things. I just can't get enough of these. We're gonna look just for fun. It would be kind of cool just to be different. I'm gonna look at some things real quick. Hold on. So if I look at Skoda Octavia for sale, what does it do? As we didn't have these. Probably pulling up, yeah, like sites not from the U.S. obviously, because there's. Let's see if there's any. I don't know why it's pulling up a random. I'm not in Downers Grove, by the way. Pulling up random Illinois places. Let's see if it even has Skoda to choose from. Isn't that wild? I'm not seeing. Oh, they do. Because Auto Trader, this is Auto Trader US. Let's just see any, honestly. 0. Yeah, there's just, I'm sure, like, technically somewhere in the US, like, there's a handful of Skodas that, you know, are brought over. And, of course, I do know someone in Illinois, right, that we're hopefully meeting up with soon, trying to email back and forth. You know who you are, Michael. There is someone, right, with the Skoda that very generously offered to show the car to me and, you know, perhaps, you know, drive it or at least make a video with it or something. So that would be awesome. So stay tuned for that. But see what this site's about. This is, wow, this site is like almost designed where it looks like they do deal with like U.S. people because we have like the American flag here and U.S. dollars. So it shows me the prices in U.S. dollars, obviously. But I believe these cars, oh, look, it shows where they're sold. So, like, here's a Skoda Octavia from Germany. Here's a Skoda Rapid from Slavic Republic, Spain, Finland. You get the point. So that's kind of cool. So look at how cheap these are. I mean, some of them aren't bad. Here's this 2010 Skoda Octavia. Now, this is not a rally car. It looks like a lower model economy version. But it's only $3,900. Is this the euro price in euros? They're pretty close, aren't they? Dollars and euros right now. 3,500 euros, $3,900. That's a Skoda Octavia wagon. See, I think it'd be cool to have something like this in the U.S. because people would just be like, what the hell, right? Even car guys. I've been a car guy my whole life. I'm pretty knowledgeable about a lot of cars. But I did not know barely anything, just basically nothing about Skoda before, you know, this community, this channel, and I'm still learning a lot about them. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. Pretty basic inside, but you know what? It's got it where it counts, right? It is a manual transmission, which is par for the course for Europe, right? A lot of cars, a lot of wagons like this would be manuals, which I just love. A lot of Americans wouldn't know how to drive it, but I like it. I do have a manual wagon. It's just a Saturn. It's not a you know, not a Skoda, obviously. And you have older Skodas, which we have to learn about. I want to learn about like some old like Tatras that seemed really interesting. I want to definitely learn about old Skodas because, you know, now we're getting into where I know some specific newer Skodas, and of course their racing program's awesome, like their rally cars and stuff. But I would really like to get into the history of just the brand and some of their, you know, pretty wild older models, right? A lot of companies always have some really interesting eras. Look at this. This is kind of cool. This perhaps could be like one I might be able to see because someone wrote in mail time that they have like a 1990 Skoda here in the U.S. And it might be like this, which is really interesting. That's going to be like crazy to see. This is so different. It is kind of cool. I mean, I don't know anything about this, and obviously I'm not going to, you know, buy anything today. Just looking for fun. But it is cool that I guess there's sites out there that, you know, I could buy something in the U.S. or, you know, like purchase something from my home in the U.S. and, you know, potentially buy a car from Europe. I think that's pretty wild. I mean, look at this. This is a 2022. This is brand new. A Skoda Kodiaq TDI. That means this is a diesel, right? For only 17 grand? What's the catch there? Is it like broke? Yeah, okay. It's got a piece missing here. Maybe it was in a wreck. Oh, it was in a wreck. Okay. Look at that, though. It's got the French plate. Oh, man, that's wild. I wonder what this is similar to in the U.S. This looks like, obviously, the front and rear are different because Skoda always has, you know, their unique design. But, like, if we look here, the side, they can't really change much when you have sister cars between companies. I wonder if this is like a, I don't know, like a Volkswagen. What would this be in the U.S.? Volkswagen Atlas, maybe? Like a bigger SUV? Or like a Volkswagen... What the hell's the other one they make here? Volkswagen Taos is smaller. The Tiguan is smaller. I'm not sure, honestly. It's got a lot of issues, actually. It's like a, very new car, but obviously this would take quite a bit of work, and I think it'd be a little interesting. I don't have the funds for this, but it would be interesting, buying a Skoda like this and then trying to get it repaired in the U.S. Now that would be some content. Oh, bring this to the repair shops and body shops, and they ask you, okay, what's the make and model? Put it in the computer. Oh, it's a Skoda Kodiaq. They wouldn't have any idea what I'm talking about. Anywho, that's going to do it for this one. Please leave your comments down below. What are some of the best sounding rally cars in your opinion? The Skodas are really at the tippity top for me. I don't know why. I just love them. I think they're awesome. So they appeal to me. They're definitely up there. And then if not those, of course, I think the 80s Group B, like the Audis, have just such a unique sound. Those 5 cylinders hum, and the turbo, the immense, powerful mechanical noises you get from those Audis from the 80s are just second to none. So if we want to go even wild card, hella old school, I think you go Lancia Stratos. I think that thing sounds insane. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you know anything about buying cars in Europe and shipping them to the U.S., stuff like that, maybe you know someone that's done that, share your thoughts, share your stories. I would love to hear them. Keep up your awesome suggestions. Remember, this will be linked in the description down below. Throw a like on there if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community we do have here on this channel. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker, and until next time, y'all, catch you later.